Hey everyone! So I just wanted to, before we get into the actual video itself, one of my lovely subscribers had a question that I wanted to see if you guys all might have some answers for her. So we have Snow Bunny 420. I will insert her question here. She says, "Hi, I have a question. A friend of mine was gardening and found a little box buried. It was wrapped in a bunch of bags and was in good condition. She opened it and inside was a flattened bullet, a rusty nail, and a handmade doll, or I believe you call them poppets. So she doesn't know what to do with it, and even before this there are spirits in her home. I said put it back as it was, but she hasn't yet. Any advice, please?" So my advice is I am not really sure. I know when it comes to things being buried, they have been buried for a reason. But the reason I am not sure between put it back or don't put it back is I know in some cases once it's unburied, if you put it back, it doesn't really undo the fact that it was unburied to begin with. But then in other cases, if you put it back, it remedies the situation. The fact that she has spirits in her home is a whole other ballgame that I am not entirely, oh, that's my pup. That I am not entirely knowledgeable on. So for my Karma fam out there, if you have any advice that you can give, put the box back, don't put the box back, does she need to do more, does she need to do something else, please make sure you leave that advice down below, and that way Miss Snow Bunny 420 can give the advice to her friend, and hopefully we can help them out a little bit. I believe that's it. So leave your comments down below on advice that you can give, and we will skip right on into the actual video itself. Bye, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my witchy world, witches. I'm being a little weird. I just came out of I'm filming this the same day that I filmed my Witch's Moon unboxing, so if you haven't seen that video already, you can go watch that video after this. I will link it down below. But I mentioned in that video that I just came from a memorial for one of my coworkers, and I felt that doing these videos would be a good way for me to get my spirits back up, and if you haven't noticed, it's working. So I'm just gonna go with it. But in that Witch's Moon unboxing, so the June Witch's Moon unboxing, we received an oracle deck called White Light Oracle, Enter the Luminous Heart of the Sacred by Alana Fairchild. So this is the deck that we got, and I wanted to do like a proper unboxing. The plastic's still on it. Here's the back. But before we get into this video, you know what I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna ask you to make sure you give this video a like for me. The more likes the video gets, the more people get to watch it. So if you could help me out and give this video a like, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Comment down below what your thoughts are on this deck. Do you like it? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Let me know down below. And if you are not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel and become part of the Karma fam. It's pretty fun here. And if you are already subscribed, share this video with your witchy friends. Share this video with your friends that like oracle cards and tarot cards. Share this video with everyone. Okay? Alright. So without further ado, let's open this box. So I am going to angle you down so you can see these lovely cards. So these are our beautiful cards here. So The way that I am filming this, I'm kind of doing this upside down. So work with me here. And I will, I'm gonna try and make sure that I don't screw this up. All right, so let me grab my scissors and we will cut the plastic off of this really quick. I am very excited about this deck. The artwork in it is absolutely gorgeous. Different from any other artwork that I have already in like other decks. So I'm excited to have something that's a little bit different, but it did really, really catch my eye. So I'm really, really excited about it. So let's open her up. Now the box is, it's pretty sturdy. I mean, you can pull on the edges a little bit, but for the most part, it's pretty sturdy. We have a little like protective sheet here. Okay. This looks like our guidebook on top. So we can just, so it's all black and white, but it's a pretty big guidebook. It is very well put together. Like you can see, like there's a little crease in the book. Very well made. I have no complaints about it. Very, very well made. Matte finish, but it's like that silky, smooth finish. I do really like it a lot, actually. And then if you go to a card, we have basically that page, this page, this page, and this page. So there's a lot of information on these cards, like 3 pages of information, 4 pages of information per card. So that's very interesting. All right, so let's throw that aside. We'll get into the cards. They have the nice little plastic piece around them. Move the box out of the way. I hate when the boxes don't have, like when the cards can move around like this. I would love for them to have like a built-in something that keeps them center. I do not keep my decks in bags like a lot of other people do. So I prefer to have them in the box, and I hate when they move around in the box like that. So we have our backing here. Very, very, very pretty. Matte, that silky smooth matte feeling. Very, I think these are pretty thick card. I think it's a pretty thick card stock. I think these are gonna last a very long time. Very, very, very thick. They are not stuck together. I didn't have to break them apart, which is awesome. So let's flip these and take a look. So this is Magnetism of Eros. Cupio Dissolvi? You know what, guys? Listen, let's talk about this. You can read the names and try and figure out what they are for yourself. I'm not gonna try to read them out loud. There's a pattern here. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. There is a pattern here where these names are difficult, to say the least. So let's just go through. I'll show you the artwork. It's just very, very beautiful. Almost so innocent, but so seductive at the same time. Like it just draws in your attention, draws in your eye. It's like it's so simple, but yet so detailed at the same time. It's weird. Very, but like in a good way. This is really cool. That one's easy. 7 Blessings of Eve. I can read that one. Bath Coal. Again, very super intriguing image. Very, very cool. Dakini of Infinite Light. Arkham Barbelo. That's really awesome. I love that. She looks like she got angel wings coming out. Sacred Scar. Wow, very cool. Perfume of Sophia. Oh, whoa, this one's really cool. I don't know what these numbers mean. Bastet of 174 hertz. Pretty sure that's the symbol for hertz. So we're gonna have to look up what that means. Yogini of, again, this hertz symbol. I don't know what that means. This is the card that I got in my Witch's Moon box, by the way. So we'll have to look her up and see what it means. Spirit of Bear, 396 hertz. Yeah, see, I don't know what these are. Mandala, however you say it. These numbers, these little 639 hertz, they're throwing me off a little bit. I don't know what that is. This is gorgeous. Beta of Spirit Wolf. Interesting. Alpha of Alcyon. Very beautiful images. Theta of Venus. Ooh, Deer of Delta. I couldn't even tell that was a deer at first. It's very, very pretty. You see the mama deer with the baby deer? Love it. Aurora of Gamma. Epsilon Modulation? These are really hard to read upside down. Beatitude of Sacred Rapture. It's a beautiful image. My gosh. You can see this artwork is just it's very beautiful. You don't like nudity, you're gonna have some female parts there, but some of these I can't even begin to read upside down, so I apologize if I'm not reading them out loud, but I'm really just going through these so you can see the artwork. I get a sense that these cards are more about the artwork than anything else. Lasya of Parvati. Yeah, that is a beautiful image right there. Oof, powerful. I get a sense of yin and yang from that. Can you see that? It looks like a yin and yang symbol. Very cool. Telepathy of Terra Mater. Oracle of Chaldea. Very pretty. Ivory Wish Fulfilling Crow. I am very drawn to crows and stuff like that. This is a very beautiful image of a crow. Unique, very different. Crows are usually drawn very darkly, and I love that this has a very light aspect to it. alabaster tablet of Layla. That looks like a bald eagle. It's just beautiful. Ooh, phoenix? It looks like a phoenix. Karma of Kutwala? Kutwala? I don't know. Okay. And then lastly, we have our beautiful lion, Ishtar's Lion Gate, 888. Again, I don't know what those numbers are all about. So, 639, 113. I think that's the one that I had got. Here it is. So I got Yogini of 285 hertz. So this says the tone of 285 hertz supports the treatment of wounds, cuts, burns, and any other damaged tissue. It is the tone of optimal health. Just like the Yogini, who has access to the original vitality of our spirit and seeks to infuse that well-being into the body, mind, and soul. This tone is healing, correcting that which has fallen out of alignment, bringing it back to center. There is a lot of information in here. There is a paragraph that talks about the traditions of the Yogini, a female spiritual adept, a practitioner of deep yoga. Then it goes into talking about when the Yogini makes her presence felt in a reading, it is a sign that we are on a powerful healing journey to connect mind, body, and soul. Then it talks about the actual number, the 285 hertz stuff. If you feel, another paragraph says, if you feel disoriented or conflicted about a choice, trust that the chaos is a consequence of a cosmic realignment. Then it says it has a whole other paragraph section that says healing process, which is this one here. And that says, take a moment to consciously connect to your breath, allow the breath to flow in and out, and let yourself relax as you bring your awareness completely into this moment. I allow the spiritual, so there's like an affirmation back here. Right here is the affirmation. So there is really pardon my language, but a shit ton of information on one freaking card. Which for a lot of people, that's amazing to have that much information on a card, but at the same time, it's kind of overwhelming in a sense, like to have that amount of information on a card, to the point where you're like, I don't want to read all this about one freaking card. I am just looking in the beginning of the book, seeing if there's any specific layouts or something like that. Yeah, I'm getting a sense of like overwhelming, like I'm overwhelmed by this book. This book is like a book. It is a book. Like, you have to sit here, and the necessity of ecstasy is from blocking to attracting, the ecstatic, the testing phase, like how to play with the oracle cards. I mean, the process of there is so much information here. So much information. And there's no pictures of layouts or anything like that. Yeah, so there's an overwhelming amount of information in here, and I still don't even know what the Hertz stuff is. I'm also not gonna waste a whole bunch of time looking it up. I'll read the book later, but you can see it's a very hefty book. The book has before we get to like author descriptions and all of that, it has 221 pages worth of actual information and so on, which is a lot. And I am very grateful for that, but I almost wish there was a simplicity to it as well, because it would make readings a little bit easier. Or at the very least, on the cards, give a brief description at the bottom, and then you can have all that information at the in the book. So it was definitely a lot. Let's see, can we shuffle this in hand? No, hey, it's like I forgot how to shuffle. So they're pretty easy to shuffle how I like to shuffle them, so that's good. The like silky matte finish, I do notice that the cards tend to get stuck together a little bit more when they have that almost like a, almost feels like a weird fabric type of matteness to it. I don't know, it's a very strange sensation, but if you know, then you know. It almost like grips them together like real easily, so it makes it hard, like they tend to fall out in big sections. So let's take a card, see what it is. Again, I got one of those numbers, the son of 417 Hertz. This is card number 16. I'm not even gonna try and find it on its own, there's way too much information. So we're gonna go to the book here, or the contents. 105. So we're just gonna read, I am gonna keep it simple for you guys. We're just gonna read this paragraph here. It says, you have what it takes. You are a light bearer. Within you is a healing power and spiritual wisdom you can tap into to find your way through any confusion or doubt. Have confidence in yourself and know you are enough. Expect an affirming yes from the universe. Very cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, there is so much information here. It's like fantastic, but if you're doing a reading with these cards for somebody else and you don't typically, maybe like you're just starting out and you're not someone who typically reads strictly off of the image itself, then you might not like these cards because there's no real like aid to help you out. Now see, when I look at this card, I see almost like a cocoon, yeah, if I could talk, a cocoon, a sense of like safety, like a safety net. I also see like a tree of life, like she's planting her roots down and things are growing out of her, and like progress moving forward, things like that. But ultimately I see that she's not scared. She's safely cocooned in there. There's a sense of security in knowing that she is safe with everything around her. So I'm still new to kind of going off of the image and stuff like that, like by itself. I am trying to dabble with it a little bit more. So I like that there's a lot of information, but like if I was trying to do a reading for somebody else, I would never reach for these cards because I would sit there for 3 hours just reading 3 cards because of the amount of information in it. What I did notice is that this is a brand new deck. It says that the copyright is 2020, so this deck is brand new. It's gorgeous. You can tell that a lot of thought went into this deck. And I will tell you that I do have a connection with the deck for sure. It definitely spoke to me. But it is definitely, I would definitely say it's not beginner friendly. So if you're like intermediate to expert, then this would be a good deck for you. The artwork is absolutely gorgeous. The guidebook, amazing if you need it. But it's definitely not, I personally don't think it's beginner friendly. So, but other than that, it's an amazing deck, and I'm really, really excited to try and use this and interpret things from the images alone. So that is it. Let's bring you up so you can see my lovely face again. Hey, how are you? So that is it for this video. I am gonna go before my camera cuts me off again from overheating. Make sure you give this video a like for me. It helps me out so much. Comment down below what your thoughts are on the deck. Comment down below if you have any questions that you want answered by the witchy community, and I might feature your comment in a video. It's very late, so I'm struggling to talk now. And then make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you are subscribed, share this video with your friends. Anybody who is interested in oracle cards and things like that. And I also have a P.O. box now. I am very excited about it. That way you guys can send me some letters and I may respond back. I'm very old-fashioned and I love letters. So feel free to do that. I love you guys all so much that I would love to hear more from you. I will leave that in the description box below. I am also going to include my Amazon wish list because it was suggested that I do that, so that I might have some more things to review for you guys. So I'm very excited about doing that. What else? Oh, follow me on social media. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. More active on Instagram than anywhere else, but I do post on all 3. I think that's it. I will catch you all in my next video. Okay, bye!